Zebra. Jumbo everybody, it's January 2021 and I am coming to you from Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani Village. This is my first ever stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge. And I want to thank Paige so much for reaching out to me. She had some DVC points that are going to expire by the end of January. Can't use them because of all the travel restrictions, and kindly and awesomely offered them to me for a one-night stay here at Kidani Village. This is amazing, with Savannah view. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Paige. I hope that this video makes you feel like you're along here with me and everybody else gets to come along too. Now, why am I starting this video in the room instead of the lobby? Because all Walt Disney World resorts right now are doing virtual check-in. You check in through the app and they just text you your room number. You drive in, you open the door with your magic band, and you really don't need to go to the lobby unless you want to. You certainly can. And we are going to explore the entire resort, but we're going to start with a room tour. But before I show you the room, I have to show you the view because this is a Savannah view room. So let's take a look at the view. Okay. All right. No animals yet. They kind of roam around, but I do. Oh my gosh, there are animals. Hello. Wow. This is so cool. The animals roam freely around the savannah. Oh, there's our zebra over there. So you're gonna see different animals at different times. I also thought it was really cool that I have a view of Everest, Expedition Everest, the ride in Animal Kingdom, and then behind it, I've got Tower of Terror, Hollywood Studios. How cool is that? I have a theme park view and a Savannah view. I am happy. I guess since we're starting out on the balcony, I'll show you the balcony. Got a nice chair here. Got these dividers dividing the balconies from one another. There's another chair over here. I keep seeing the zebra walk around, and then there's another animal like a buffalo looking thing, but I'm gonna find out what they all are. And I think this is a gazelle. I think this is a Thompson's gazelle. I looked it up and it's got the white belly, the black stripe along the side, and the horns. Also, so beautiful and cool out. The weather is perfect and lovely. A few quick facts about Animal Kingdom Lodge Kidani Village. Animal Kingdom Lodge is the main resort and it opened in 2001. This is the Disney Vacation Club portion of the resort and opened in 2009. It's smaller, a little more intimate, and it houses the ever-popular restaurant Sanaa, where we have dinner reservations tonight. Throughout our stay here, I'll be sharing more facts and history about the lodge and about Kidani Village in particular, because I just love doing that. Now let's do a room tour. I walked right in with my shoes on because I was so excited, so let's get those off. We've always got the map with instructions in case of anything, and then we go right into the kitchenette. Oh, don't mind my camera battery. Looks like a pretty fully stocked kitchenette. We have got plates, bowls, forks, and knives up here above the microwave. A larger cabinet. Oh, that's not the handle. There it is, with the ice bucket, cups, paper towel roll, pretty standard with DVC rooms. Oh, they've got housekeeping information and all of that, amenity list. That's cool. I didn't notice that in the last resort I was in, but maybe it was there and I just didn't see it. A full toaster, microwave, coffee maker, liquid creamer, Joffrey's coffee, all the good stuff. Also, you know, dish soap and all of that. All the things you need to feel at home here. And a little mini fridge. Cool. This is the door that connects to the adjoining room. If you had adjoining rooms with your family and your party, you'd be able to open it. If not, you keep that closed, and happy to see recycling. There's a closet here. Extra pillow and blanket. I love that. Full-size iron and ironing board and safe. But this is just like a little side closet. There's also this, which is beautifully carved, much larger, and has a lot more space inside of it. There's a storage area up there, hangers, lots of room in here. So this is kind of the bigger closet type of a situation that's a lot more beautiful and themed to the room. And then of course we've got our luggage thingy. Love my luggage thingy. I usually put my suitcase right on it, open it up, and just live out of the suitcase, unless it's a longer trip, in which case I might put my things in drawers, and these drawers are beautiful. The theming of Animal Kingdom Lodge in general is supposed to recreate the feel of a South African reserve lodge. Of course, we're here in Kidani Village, which is different than Jambo House, the main building. And this particular room is a deluxe studio with Savannah view. Again, wooden, beautifully carved. Lots of space inside of these drawers. I like these like extra storage nooks in here. You can put like your phone, books, I don't know, anything you need. Outlets and USB. I've noticed that all of the rooms seem to be outfitted with these now. A nice decent sized television inside of this beautifully carved piece that's connected to the drawers. Then we've got a little sitting area, a table and chairs. These chairs look very, very comfortable. A lovely mirror. Hi. I like these like carvings on the side. These are like metal posts with the lamps on them. Let's see if we can turn it on. Oh, that's really pretty. Very, very pretty. Some light. Shed some light on the situation, and you can see some beadwork up there too. The room's got a nice soft carpet, a large couch. We'll test that out and see how comfy it is. Some beautiful art on the wall. This is like a fabric design. Another light next to the bed here. Of course, we've got our bedside table here. All of the remote controls are wrapped in plastic now, I've noticed. Their little guide to the magic and phone, old school phone. And then the bed. This looks really, really comfy. We're gonna give it the full comfort test. You have to. Let's test this bed out. Okay. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I sunk right in just enough. I'd say it compares to the bed at Boardwalk. It's just that same feeling where it's like, it's plush and you kind of sink in, but not so much that it's so soft, because you want a little bit of firmness, like a little bit of bounce back. Of course, we'll have to fully test it tonight with a night's sleep, and I will report back about that, but upon first impression, very, very comfortable. I always want to like take a nap first thing, but we have things to do and I'm actually hungry. Lest I forget, the all-important restroom amenities. Wow, this is actually really big. This is really large. Look at this mirror. This is definitely one that two people could be getting ready at the same time and not be in each other's way. And there's only one sink, but there's still a lot of space. A lot of little towels, all the beautiful like carved details. All the fancy resorts now have the zoomed in mirror, way too close. Disney uses the H2O plus beauty products. We've got lotion and soap here. More storage space. Oh yes, a nice hair dryer. I gotta have my hair dryer. It's on the other side. Empty storage space. Got towels, 3 towels to start with. If you need more, you can certainly ask for more. Oh, look at the shower curtain theme to go with the color scheme and patterns of the resort, even inside of the shower. How cool. It's got these little tiles with animals on them, and this looks like the very animals that can be found here at Animal Kingdom Lodge. And they've got the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash sort of locked into these things, and they've got the nicer H2O plus beauty line, and they have this plastic thing on top of them with a sticker that says cleaned to let you know that this is fresh and clean for each guest. Let's see how this water pressure feels. Oh, that's hard to... Okay, let's try that again. Let's test the water pressure up. All right, looks good. How do I make it go up? Oh, this was what? I don't know how this works. What is this? Oh, it's got like a dial here. Okay. See, it's got one of those shower heads that you can change the settings on. Oh, I don't want to do it right now because I don't want to get all wet, but looks good. Good test. Good test. And now, because it has become tradition with my resort stays, the ceremonial washing of the hands. got the lights on out here, so let's turn the light on in here. The toilet's in a separate room. It's kind of a, this is the situation. There's a door for the main sort of bathroom area. Oh, that's cool, I just noticed that. Full length mirror, so that's always helpful for getting ready. And then a separate door with a lock for just basically the toilet. I can see how, like, if you needed to do that, someone could get ready in here and someone else could use the restroom in there. Zebra's back. Here's another funny thing. See that giant tree right there? It's kind of right in the middle of the frame, right there to the left of Expedition Everest. That's no tree. That's, I don't know exactly if it's like a cell tower or some sort of like electrical tower thing disguised as a tree. Because look at the very top. I don't know if it comes out on camera, but at the very, very top, you can see there's like two kind of pole things that stick out. And that tree just doesn't look like all the other trees. It's cool though, it's disguised very well. It's about 4 o'clock. My dinner reservation isn't until 6. I probably should have made it earlier, but let's go explore around. Oh, copy. I knew it started with an O. I had to look it up though to remember the exact name. So there are different sections of the Savannah. This is the section that is next to the elevator. I also noticed that all around the resort is African art, and there are signs explaining what you're seeing. So this says, the cycle of African life. Many settled agricultural peoples south of the Sahara Desert use sculptural objects to mark the time of events in the stages of life. And there are 8 key cycles of life themes featured on every level near each elevator. Oh my gosh, how cool. Please explore the complexity and beauty of African art. Let's see what we have here. This is a Belgian colonial period sword from the Democratic Republic of Congo. And this is a European needlepoint cloth. It says it was colorized by Africans in Cameroon. It's cool, so it's art and it tells a story, and there's different art on each level. So let's go, we're on level 5. Let's go down. I wanna go just check it out and see, like, if it's possible to eat a little earlier. Let's ask. I'm walking down a very long hallway to the restaurant and pool area, and intermittently there are windows looking out onto either side of the Savannah. And all along the way, I'm seeing more and more animals and getting more and more excited about it. People say that Kidani Village is smaller than Jambo House, and hopefully I'll have a chance to stay there one day, but I gotta tell you, so far this is pretty large. The parking structure was huge. I went all the way back, and I had a friend help me out to know exactly where to park to get to my room in my building. And this hallway to the lobby is long. It's really big. The closer we get to the lobby, the more animals and the more active. Maybe it's the time of day? I don't know, but this is so cool. Okay, this is clearly the good part of the Savannah. Look at all this activity. Oh my gosh. That like stork bird is almost as big as some of the animals. Also, as we move closer to the lobby and the pool and the restaurant area, there's a much larger collection of art that is even more impressive. This piece is incredible. It looks like we are heading towards Sanaa. I do see some plaques there. The Ankoli cattle. Ah, okay. I see a truck out there doing some maybe feeding. Since I parked in the parking garage and went straight to my room, I didn't get to see the front entrance. So here it is, right here. It's really beautiful with these lanterns. There's like animal music pumped in and sounds. It's really cool. Of course, they've got all of the notices going on, this being January 2021. Here on the wall it says, "Proverbs are like butterflies. Some are caught and some fly away." And here are more of those little metal butterflies that I saw on the wall. So I guess this is where they come from. I like that that carries through. I love the flickering lanterns and the Disney Vacation Club Welcome Home sign. It looks like it's check-in time because a lot of parties are arriving and checking in, but let's go in through the main lobby so I can show you these beautiful lanterns that look like trees. There's a sign here about online check-in, so you don't need to go to the lobby desk, but you certainly can if you have any questions or need to speak to them for any reason. I was almost under the impression that there was no lobby here by the way people speak about how small it is, and it is small, probably also compared to the large Jambo House lobby, but it's really pretty. When I talk about the differences between Jambo House and Kidani Village, often people ask, can you walk between them? And I just found out that there's a half-mile walking trail that you could use if you wanted to. However, right now Jambo House isn't really fully reopened, and the 2 restaurants that they have over there are not open. So pretty much the only restaurant for eating, the only sit-down restaurant is Sanaa. And that's where we'll be having dinner tonight, and that is here at Kidani Village. The lobby features this large glass window that is curved and goes all the way to the top of the building with a beautiful view of the Savannah that you can see from up here, from down there, or from outside on that platform. Animal Kingdom Lodge opened in 2001, and the Kidani Village portion opened in 2009. And it was designed by the same architect who designed Wilderness Lodge, and it's got that same level of detail. Moving up to the ceiling, we can see that it looks like sort of thatched grass, and it's got these large wooden beams that are crisscrossed all the way across the ceiling. It's curved with a beautiful centerpiece chandelier and lamps that look like torches, that look like fire coming out of them. There's also a gift shop here called Johari Treasures. Let's check it out. A lot more than I expected. Cool. They've got Animal Kingdom Lodge specific clothes, all like sort of comfort items that you need, mugs, ears, patches. Oh, it's cool, an Animal Kingdom Spirit jersey. They've also got some Disney Vacation Club merch. If you need drinks, there's a stockpile back there. It's pretty crowded, so I'll avoid that area, but I just wanted to show you. And you can also get water, food, some snacks, and there's more over here. All the good stuff you might need for your room and your stay. Pantry items. You can also get hot coffee here. Looks like this is the way to Sanaa. There's also like, oh, these lovely seating areas. It's like a little lounge area. People are in rocking chairs looking out on the animals. I found a fireplace. It's not lit, but it's got all these sort of lanterns around it that make it, give it that warm glow feel. Maybe they'll light it later. It is a little chilly out. Friendship doubles joy and halves grief. Totally agree with that. Oh, and more art. It looks like Sanaa is downstairs, so let's head down. My reservation at Sanaa is for 6 p.m., but I just went up and asked, and since there are a lot of people around, but they're not like overwhelmingly crowded, they were able to check me in now. So I should get a text when my table's ready. And until then, wow, oh yeah, a lot of families checking in. I guess like 5 o'clock is like prime check-in time. Let's go outside to the viewing area and see if we can see some animals or just what it looks like out there. Oh, it's so pretty out here. Oh yeah, definitely some nice animal viewing out here. From out here, there's also a great view of the building here. There are some signs out here explaining what some of the animals are, like the wildebeest. So I think if we see the wildebeest again, we'll be able to identify it. It's 5:08 p.m. and I just received the text that my table's ready. Yay! Good, because I'm hungry. I've been seated and I love my table. I've got a beautiful window so that I can look out on the Savannah. There's a lot of window seating here. And like pretty much every Walt Disney World restaurant right now, you go ahead and scan the menu. So if you want to hold your cameras up, you can see what's on the menu tonight. The appetizers include the ever popular bread service, which I had to order. Oh look, a giraffe walking by. No big deal.
Traditional naan, so spicy, garlic, traditional.
Okay.
Paneer parathas, the darker the thin ones, and then your onion culture there is on the very bottom.
Okay.
And then your board is designed from the coolest all the way down and around to your spiciest.
Okay.
So you've got cucumber raita, mango chutney, tamarind chutney, tomato date jam, red pepper hummus, garlic pickle,
Oh, I was on the wrong thing.
coriander chutney, spicy jalapeno and lime, and spicy red chili saval there as well.
Okay, so this is the spiciest.
This is the spiciest.
Oh, okay, so it goes this way
Down and
and this
around.
way. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You got it.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, enjoy.
Thanks so much.
And I always say don't be afraid to mix them.
Okay.
A little sweet and a little heat together goes a long way.
Love it. All right, we've got the bread service, so let's dig in. The first thing I want to note is the beautiful presentation and also the smell. It smells so incredible. I love how the board says Sanaa on it. And I can smell this mix of like herbs and spices, a little bit of tangy and savory, all sorts of different smells. I smell garlic. It smells amazing. Let's just dig in. I don't even know which of the naans is what, but let's just try to mix something. Let's try a little bit of this creamy with like a slight, not too far into the spice, just a tiny little bit. We'll see how much I can like build up my tolerance. I am very, very, very sensitive with spice, let's put it that way. That's delicious. I think so far this and this mixed together, this and this are my favorite. But this like mango one's really good too. They're all really good. I will come back and do a more dedicated Sanaa video. I hope I'm saying Sanaa right, because if not, the comments are gonna be brutal. But I'll come back and do a more dedicated dining here, because this is just part of the overall resort stay. But eating here, dining here is a huge part of the experience of staying at Kidani Village. This is so delicious, like the sweet ones mixed with, oh my gosh, just a tiny little bit of heat. So this row, so it goes from like the least spicy to the most. I tried this one, it was way too spicy, but I like it, so I want to eat it. So I'm trying to like have it in tiny doses. I tried this one, so spicy. I don't even know if I want to try those two. I might just for a challenge, but I am well aware this is far too much food for one person, but it's not going to stop me from trying to eat it. And if not, I can take it back up to the room for a little snack. Why did I say snack like that? Snack. The darker it gets outside, the harder it is to see the animals, but it's really beautiful inside the restaurant. The dining room is lovely. I love the warm lights, the lanterns everywhere. It's really nice in here. So it's not just about the Savannah windows, but I mean, they're a really nice feature. But even if you dine here at night and it's dark out, it's still a beautiful place to dine with really good food. But we're still waiting for our entree. I'm gonna tell you about that in a moment. I haven't made a huge dent into the bread service. I think I ate like a good chunk of a few of them, and I definitely ate the most of the one that was my favorite, and my dinner's arrived, so let me tell you about it. This is the poche inspired, and I don't know about you, but I see a hidden Mickey. For this dish, you choose one journey and one harvest. I've only been to Sanaa once before, and the last time I was here, I had the butter chicken, which was delicious. But I wanted to try something different, and also the butter chicken is a little bit spicy. So for my journey, I chose the braised beef. My server told me that it's really, really delicious. For my harvest, I chose aloo masala, which is a potato dish, and that's served with basmati rice. They could have taken the bread service away. Oh, there's a birthday next to me, how fun. But I asked them to just leave it here so that I could eat it all together, because I kind of think it's fun to like dip things and try things and mix them together, and they said, don't worry, everybody does that. So I said, cool. So if you want to keep the bread service on the table, have your dinner, mix and share, awesome, you're good to go. I always like to start with how a meal smells, and this smells really, really good. It smells like comfort food, definitely. It smells like beef stew, potatoes, like really comforting, like warm smell of deliciousness. My server told me you can either choose to eat everything out of its individual bowls, or just go ahead and dump it all out onto your plate. I might start out with the bowls and then dump it like halfway through, but we'll start out with the bowls. That's great. That is delicious. It tastes like a delicious beef stew. The aloo masala is great. It's almost got like a little bit of soupiness, like there's a lot of liquid in there. It's so delicious. It's not spicy at all. It's really mild. It's got potatoes and like juicy, yummy sauce in it. Dump it all out. There it is. Look at, you can actually like see how much food it is once it's dumped out. It's quite a lot. and it is delicious. Very happy with what I chose. Here's the damage I did. Everything was good. A good chunk of the bread. I'm gonna take it back up to the room. So we're gonna be chilling for a few hours, so you never know, I might eat this later, at least some of it. If not, honestly, I live 15 minutes away. I will take this home tomorrow and eat it for lunch at home tomorrow. I've been moving the glass around a little, so I've messed up the stripes a little, but it came perfect. For dessert, I ordered the painted lemur. This is Amarula fruit cream liqueur, Vanderhoom tangerine liqueur from South Africa, combined in a chocolate striped glass, inspired by the distinctive striped tail of the Madagascar lemur. They told me it's kind of like a Kahlua chocolatey drink. It sounds like a perfect dessert to me. They do also have regular desserts like the Saradura, the African triple chocolate mousse, and the Kheer. But you know what? I'm pretty full, so I think a drink sounds good to me. A dessert drink, of course. This counts as a dessert. Cheers. That is delicious. It's honestly like a chocolate shake with like some fruit in it in a glass. It's delicious. I don't really taste any alcohol taste at all. It's just chocolatey and like a little bit fruity and really, really delicious. In talking to my server, I've learned that the Amarula is pretty common. You can get that a lot of places. But the Vanderhoom tangerine liqueur, and that's what gives it the fruity taste, is pretty exclusive. And as far as we know, the only place you can get that on Disney World property is here at Sanaa. And it is, look at, I like pretty much drank it all. I'm about to finish it in one sip. It's so delicious. I feel like just roll me upstairs. I'm so full, oh my gosh. It was delicious though. Like the service here is so good. It's so warm and friendly and like just, it's a great atmosphere. It's really nice. If there's one thing I've learned here is that wherever there's a butterfly, there's a proverb. And this one's about travel, so I really, really like it. Here's another proverb that I really like and really speaks to me, and it says, "He who learns, teaches." I love to teach in the sense that I love to share things that I learn, things that I love, things that I get excited about, and I think we all do in a way, right? Okay, almost back to the room. If you're wondering, what happens if I don't have a magic band? How do I open my hotel room door? Well, you can order one. You can have one sent to you in the mail before your trip. You can use a magic band that's already linked to your account, or you can use the My Disney Experience app and unlock your door. Let's see, I have to activate it. Hold your phone against the lock. Oh my gosh, it worked! Cool! Oh, I even made a little door unlocked. That is cool. I don't think I've ever used that before. And of course, it also says here, if you're not reusing a magic band from a past trip, purchasing a new one, you can pick up a complimentary Key to the World card at the front desk. I'm back in the room, and I'm actually on this couch, and it's really, really comfortable. This is one of the most comfortable resort room couches I've sat in. I'm just like sunk in with comfort. I've switched into pajama pants because I'm so full and I'm so tired. It's only 7:30 p.m. and it looks like the darkest dark of night. It looks like midnight outside. So I'm curious. I don't think we can see the Savannah, but let's see if we can see anything. Oh, it's chilly out too. Cool. Okay, so it's pretty dark down there. Can't see really the Savannah. If there were an animal there, I would be able to see them. But they're probably like all back in there. But look, Everest is all lit up. That's so cool. And Tower of Terror is lit up. Oh my gosh, I can see the Tree of Life too. Wow. That is really, really cool. I see the Tree of Life, right? That's what that big green light is, right? That's the Tree of Life. Expedition Everest and Tower of Terror. And listen to how quiet it is. It's because we're out on the Savannah. If you want a quiet, peaceful resort stay, a Savannah view room is gonna do it. I've also got a pretty nice view of the stars from here. Not sure if they pick up on camera. Okay, well, I think that we should explore downstairs a little bit more before 10 p.m. when things seem to close a bit. All right, I've relaxed for a long time in the room and I'm going back downstairs and I'm going in my pajama pants. It's just the way it is. I think he woke up to say hi to us.
That's awesome.
Oh, some people have asked me to add in the fitness centers. Here's a beautiful fitness center with big glass windows. You all know I try to be mindful of not filming people working out or, you know, by the pool. I'm very careful of what I film, but there it is. And then here's the pool. A lot has transpired since we last spoke. I went up to my room, changed into my bathing suit, got all my swim stuff, came back down to the pool. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get in, but I'm gonna at least try. It's 8:30 p.m. The pool closes at 10. There's still people down here. There's families. It's chilly, but let's give it a go. The pool is too cold, but this hot tub, jacuzzi, spa, whirlpool, whatever you want to call it, is just right. This feels perfect, and there were people in it and I kept waiting and waiting for my turn. It's finally my turn. Oh my god, this is so nice. I just turned the green button that like turns on the whole whirlpool. Let me show you around the place. I'm one of those people who likes to take scalding hot showers, so I love this. What about you? Do you like to take scalding hot showers or like mid-temperature, cold? I know some people do, that's interesting, but this is, look at the steam. Oh, it's so good. Honestly though, this is dreamy. This is so nice. I know that sometimes when there is a hot tub, jacuzzi, that like last hour of the night, people go back up to their room, people leave, and you have that chance to have it to yourself. But I haven't been in like a hot tub, jacuzzi, sauna, spa for over a year. I love doing that. Okay, I'm about to freeze my butt off and do this slide one time and then go back in the jacuzzi. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do it, to be honest with you. It might be too cold. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're doing it. We're just doing it. Oh my god, it's so cold. It's so cold. Go back to the jacuzzi. Actually, it's not that bad. Like, it's not freezing, but it's cold. That's the way to get used to it. Hey, look, it's a nice pool. Let's go back to the jacuzzi. Oh my gosh. Cold. It's 65 degrees and I just did that. Back in the jacuzzi, much better. And with that, I think I've properly used my reasonable allocation of time in the hot tub. Other people looked like they were walking over and wanted to get in, so I went ahead and got out. You gotta, you know, take turns, let other people go in. I've been in there for a while. I feel amazing. Gonna go back up to the room and take a shower and get ready for bed. That was so nice and so needed. The pool's great, the slide's great, the hot tub's great. Let's go. And I did find this shortcut, which is so great. And you go back up through the parking garage elevator. If you're in a room like really far out like mine is, this is so much shorter of a walk than walking all the way back to the lobby and all the way down. Here it is, the Rafiki elevator. If you're in a room that's kind of far out like mine. Rafiki elevator will save ya. Okay, back back in the room. It's time for a shower. Good shower, good water pressure. Felt nice. Now I feel so refreshed and so sleepy. Oh my goodness, how could I have forgotten to turn on resort TV? It's usually already on when you walk into a Disney resort hotel room, but it wasn't on, so I just like been doing other things and haven't thought about it, but I love to just have it on. So you can see it's January 11th today. It's 10 p.m. You can see what the weather was. The park hours are getting earlier and earlier throughout January, and that is the reason I did not go to Animal Kingdom today, because it closed at 5 p.m. You can see all sorts of information. It's loud. Let's write down bedtime. After a big, delicious dinner, an awesome time in the pool, the hot tub, the slide, like, I am tired. You know that feeling when you have a good meal and a good like time in the pool and you're just like, done. That's how I feel, but in a good way. Like so tired, but in a just really happy way. So with that, I am going to go to sleep in this amazingly comfortable bed. And what I'm excited for is to wake up in the morning and look out that window and see animals having breakfast while I have my coffee. And I, of course, will share that with you. So good night, sleep tight, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Let's see, do we have... Oh, cold and gloomy. We've got some gazelles down there. Looks like they're still sleeping. Oh, we've got a little friend here. A zebra eating breakfast. Good morning. I slept so good. You know, I've always got to test the hairdryer. Not the strongest hairdryer, but it'll definitely do the trick. It'll do the job. If you want like a really strong hairdryer to do your hair or something like that, you might want to bring your own. But if you just want it to dry, this will do the job. It's really dark and gray today, but I imagine on a bright blue day, you could see Expedition Everest and Tower of Terror really clearly, because even though it's really gray and foggy, I can still see them right there. And we're ready to check out. Sat out here for a little while, relaxed. I saw different animals. I saw like birds and all sorts of things going by, and it was really nice. I can see things sometimes like moving back there. And that wraps up my stay here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge Kidani Village. Boy, am I glad it's called Village and not Villa. I want to thank Paige again so much. Paige, you are awesome. I had a wonderful stay. I hope I shared some of the joy and some of the Disney fun of staying here with you and showed you around a little bit. I am really glad that I did the pool last night, because for a moment I thought maybe I'll do it tomorrow, but it is so gray and cold out. And last night it was chilly, but it was actually really nice, especially because of that hot tub. So good to know there's a hot tub here, and it is nice. It's really spacious. The pool's cool. The slide, I didn't expect for there to be a slide, so that was so much fun. I had a great night's sleep. The bed is really comfy. The room is well appointed, comfy, clean. Just a really nice stay. The cast members here were awesome. Everyone was like kind and professional and like homey and comfortable, and just everything about, I feel like most DVC resorts probably is designed to make you feel at home, and Walt Disney World resorts in general, but there's something about the DVC resorts. DVC is Disney Vacation Club, in case you don't know, so you do need to be a DVC, Disney Vacation Club member, normally to book rooms in DVC portions of the resorts like this. However, there are ways to rent DVC points. It's a big thing. You can rent them from all sorts of, I don't really know enough about what are reputable outlets, but you can do a Google search if you're interested in that. The one thing I would say is that with Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, this is a higher end resort, but it is not walking distance to Animal Kingdom. You still have to drive or take a bus or a shuttle or whatever, find a way to get over to Animal Kingdom. There are buses, so they will transport you over, but it's not walking distance, so just keep that in mind. But I feel like it's for a more relaxing stay. Like, you could pop over to Animal Kingdom, take the bus, pop over, pop back, and just enjoy your stay here. It's wonderful. I really enjoy doing resort tours. It's really interesting to learn about all of the different offerings here in Orlando. So far we've done Walt Disney World and Universal, but I'd be willing to branch out into more. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments. I don't want to do it too often, just kind of spread them out, space them out over time, and show you guys more of the accommodations that are available here in the Orlando area. Thank you again to Paige. Thank you again to all of you for watching and for joining me for all of these adventures and all of these things we do. I appreciate each and every one of you being part of this community with me. I appreciate all of you who are supportive, and I am sending you all a ton of love and gratitude. There's always a lot of fun coming up on the channel, so make sure you stay tuned. And if you're new, please subscribe. And I'll see you all for the next video. And until then, as always, stay wild and stay enthused. Bye.